Good morning, my sweet little angel babies. Hi. This guy. Oh, that is rude. Rude? We don't do that. No. Try to teach him. Why? Why? He's little. Oh, I know why. He's little. You're little, you're little, you're little. You gotta keep everybody below you, below you. Is that what we're doing? Nope. Leave him alone. You guys are so mean. I know. I try to tell him. I just wanted to give you pets. Here, go up in there, buddy. Fine. If the girls want to be mean, we'll do it this way. Hi, boys. Good morning. Good morning, mister. Mister. Oh, you and your bangs. You guys are not wrong. For those of you who said I just want to pet him, yeah, he's as soft as he looks. Like a stuffed animal. I'm not even kidding. He's like, I don't know what it is. It's so soft. And you, sir, are handsome. You're soft too, though, buddy. He is more wiry, though. His hair's a lot stiffer. And you got this mane. Good morning, boys. And you got this face, so I can go like this. Would you see your little face? Hi. We'll get you there, too. Okay, 2 minutes of petting baby goats. Sorry. Well, one of them's in heat. What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm gonna do this little... And no wonder people leave my channel all the time. Look, I'm gonna do this little bit before we get into today's video, which is really not a lot of anything going on, which is good. I have about 40 boxes to pack for you guys from last night for the last round of Etsy for the year. For the year, we will be back in January 6th. Now, I don't know why I said January 26th in last night's video, but January 6th, 2024 Etsy restock. I will keep blasting it out there because of my... I told you I'm not good at this. But I wanted to give you guys an update on my dad. He is doing very well. No more dizziness. He only gets dizzy a little bit when he stands up. And he said sometimes when he sits up, if he sits up too quickly, he'll get a little dizzy. So he's doing well there. It's literally just like talking to him before he had the stroke. You know, and he's had a nice eye-opening experience because he is in physical therapy now, and he's in physical therapy with others who have had strokes, who are in much worse condition than he is. Locked up limbs where your arm is basically just here and you can't move it. Paralysis on one side of their face, loss of vision, loss of speech, loss of memory. So for him to have had a bilateral stroke, a double stroke, and to have essentially no loss of function, loss of cognitive skills, loss of speech, loss of vision, any of those things is fantastic. He's a little grumpy because he doesn't like the physical therapy, even though he knows he needs the physical therapy, but I was able to kind of talk him off the ledge yesterday with the starting at the beginning You know, they have to set a base level of like what your abilities are and then work you up from there. Jay, it is extremely difficult not to look around, especially when the babies are hacking. What did you do? Try chewing your food. I get a lot of comments when a goat is coughing in the background that, you know, people are concerned, and I get that. But time, place, manner, they're eating right now, and she probably horked down a bunch of food. That being said, we'll keep an eye on her. It's gummy. We'll keep an eye on her, make sure that she doesn't have a continued cough. And then you have Latte, who's had a cough his entire life. His entire life. That boy's, what, year and a half old, going on 2 years old, had a cough his entire life. No rhyme or reason, just one of those things. But Dad is doing well. Part of his problem was that when he was in the actual critical care unit, they were doing physical therapy with him, and they had him to the point where he was up and walking and able to use the restroom by himself and doing all the things he needed to do. And then when they sent him to rehab, instead of starting him at that point, they took him back to square one, which is you can't get out of the wheelchair by yourself, you can't get out of your bed by yourself, you can't use the restroom by yourself. So I can understand the frustration with that. Most of that is CYA for the rehab facility. They have to cover themselves legally. And it is what it is. He's in a good place. In today's episode, things that are cute. Hi, boys. What's going on? Don't get too brave busting out of there, young man. I know. Stop it. I need to sell you. I do. Probably do. You are working the system, senor. He looks like a little donkey. Hi. Good morning. Oops. I know you don't like me. I don't know why. Mississippi. Her problem is I struggle with the independent goats because I want them all to come over and get pets and loves and hugs and squeezes, and she has always been just ridiculously independent. Still nursing on your mama though, huh? Mm-hmm. Maybe today we just bring you guys cuteness. Can you yawn for me again so I can catch that on a close-up? Hi, you little fuzzy face. Some of the younger girls have gone through some heat cycles. Drummy Drumstick, I remembered your name. Twinkie had her heat cycle in and out, 3 days, no issues. So that's all good. That means they're definitely not pregnant. So everybody who should be pregnant has not come back into heat. So that's fantastic. So we're waiting on Mochi because we just bred her again just a while back, last week, I think. So we're waiting on Mochi. Look, I literally have to turn the camera off and wait for this goat to exit her stall. You are the Eeyore of goats, my love. So, that said, everybody who's been bred should be having babies starting around March, the end of March. I'll have to assess those dates and make sure that's correct. Just like my January 26th date, that is wrong. It's January 6th. Why? Okay, she is back in heat today, but we did not breed her for fall, so she and Puddin' and Sugar Pie, Cookies don't count. Sprinkles, I believe. Oh, she's so chunky. Sprinks, you're such a heifer. Look at you. You're just a floof. You're just a giant floof. You got a good, I don't know, 2.5 inches of hair going on there. We'll go in there. You know who lives in there. Yeah, Yeah, rethink that. Yeah. What's that, Mama Queen Bee? I don't know. It's cold morning, baby. It's cold morning. Good morning, though. Just double check her food bowl. Make sure she got both of her pills. One, I want to make sure she got both of her pills. And two, I want to make sure nobody else gets a hold of them. Come see me. Hi. If you guys have ever experienced dropping your kids off somewhere, and going to pick them up, and even if it's like at grandma's or wherever, and they just run to you, that's literally... Oh, rude. Did you run her off so you could get pets? Hi. That's what it's like in this barn every day. What's the rule? No strings. No strings. No strings. You. This is unusual. This one sprinkles. This is not her MO, y'all. Are you coming back into heat? Mama didn't tell me you were coming into heat. She told me that Puddin', we should be looking out for Puddin', and we should be looking out for Muffin. And Puddin'... Did we just make this the Gingy show? Did we just make it the Gingy show today? Look at you. Oh. Hi. So Puddin' is actually back in heat today. Where'd she go? Oh, she's eating right now. It's pretty easy to know when Puddin' is in heat. I will give you a for instance. I walk in the barn, I open the door. She walks up to me, stands right in front of me, and then just screams as loud as she can. Bah! Right in my face. Just to let me know. Doesn't want me to misunderstand that she needs a boy. So, hopefully all of the breeding is done for the fall. Now we're in a new... Mochi better not be. No. She is the worst. Okay, so I always use the term short cycle and I never explain what it is to you guys, and I do apologize for that. Sometimes an animal will short cycle in their breeding. What that means is she comes into heat. Say she comes into heat today, we breed her, and whether it takes or doesn't take, she comes back into heat in about a week. 5 to 7 days, she's back into heat. She is literally, Mochi is literally the worst for short cycles. She's done it every year we've had her, which is, I think this is her second year. But I just don't understand. So then you breed them again when they come back in on the short cycle, and hopefully hopefully they settle. Daggone it. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you guys. Look how fluffy you look. Look how fluffy you look. Y'all have fat hair and I love it. I love it. Hi, good morning. But I wanted to touch on one more thing, guys, for today, and that was, I knew it was going to be a topic after I did yesterday's video, and I'm trying to put it into words as best I can. Are you guys going to go eat? All right, well, don't wait on me because I'm not going. That's above your pay grade, senor. Yeah. So, there were a few comments about love the soap, not worried about paying the price per bar, but hate the shipping. Guys, there's no such thing as free. If you're buying something online and you're getting free shipping, that company is generally just incorporating the cost of shipping into each item. Now, I'm gonna tell you what we do, and it hurts our bottom line. So what Etsy does is gives us the 30% discount on shipping. Do we pocket that money? Absolutely not. What you see on the Etsy shipping that you pay is it. That's the with the discount. That's if I can combine your orders and save you money that way. That is the bottom price shipping. We don't keep any money. We buy the shipping label at exactly what you paid for it. We don't add handling costs, which if you want to talk about handling costs, we're like 22 cents per, I think we're about 14 cents per 4x4x4 box, 22 or 25 cents for the 8x6x4 box, which we just put in last time to give you guys a cheaper shipping option. Because anything, so I can do 3 bars in the 4x4 box. I can do 4 to 8 bars in the 8x6x4 box. Really, I can only do 6 bars in the 8x6x4 box. Or you get into the padded flat rate, which is $8.80. So the 4x4x4 box is usually somewhere between $4 to $6. And it varies widely based on where I'm shipping. If I'm shipping to the next state over, you're gonna pay like $4 for that box. If I'm shipping to California, you're gonna be closer to that $6.50 range for that box. The 8x6x4, so that's 1 to 3 bars in the 4x4x4 box. The 8x6x4 box that we added last time that allowed you guys to get priority shipping for super cheap, like $6.95 for 6 bars, and it usually costs us $7.02 to ship that. So we eat that 7 cents. And then you have the what's known as a Scotty stuffer, which fits perfectly in the USPS padded flat rate envelope, which is flat rate. If it fits, it ships. That was $8.30 for 4 to 12 bars. That is now up to $8.80. If you go to the post office and you pay for that, that's going to be $10.50. So you're saving that money by buying the Etsy shipping. Now, what I could do is punish everybody across the board and say free shipping, but we're raising the price of each bar by $2. You're still paying the same amount of money. There's no way around that. I just want you guys to know that we eat the cost of the paper to wrap each soap, and that we use for packing material, and that's why I recycle a lot of paper. All of our stuff that comes in that we order for the business that is packed in paper, we save all that paper, we cut it up, and we use it to ship your stuff. That's just a cost savings to us, and I don't like wasting paper. So we use that. But if I get down to having to use the sheets of paper, about 1.2 cents each, and then the cost of the box, the Scotty stuffer to fill the padded flat rate is 47 cents a box, plus 12 sheets of paper, you're up to 50 cents, 49. You're up to about 60 to 70 cents for the padded flat rate that we eat. The padded flat rate envelopes themselves are free. We just put in an order to the post office and they drop them off at the house. So there's a couple ways we could do it. One is we could have you pay your shipping, and that's going to be the best cost for you, and that's going to be the most fair to everyone. Boy, they are in a bit of a stir this morning. That's going to be the best cost for each individual person. The other way is to say, okay, we'll offer you guys free shipping, but the price of every bar just went up $2. That's going to hurt the people on the low end, and it's going to hurt the people on the high end. The only way that's going to be fair-ish would be the people like in the middle ordering the 4 to 6 bars. So at the end of the day, the money has to come from somewhere, and I'd rather have it be as fair to each individual buyer as possible. If you do free shipping, it's basically like paying for insurance. Everybody puts money in the pool. Some people lose money, some people save a little bit. I think really at the end of the day, if you do the math, everybody's losing a little bit of money regardless. So we just thought it was fair to pay for the packing materials and charge the base price for shipping that Etsy will allow us, which is a 30% discount off of standard USPS shipping prices. We just pass all of that along to you guys, and we cover all the packing materials. So, good night. I don't know what is happening. She about knocked me down. She got me right. Hey, what are you doing? You got me right in the back of the knee. About dropped me. You want to come say hi to me? Oh. Real pain, fake laugh. Come here. Oh, come here, I want to pet your face. Come here, I want to pet your face. Fine, I will pet the Twinkie one. She's over here tugging on my shirt to get her pets. She's like, hey, get me pets. Hey, pet me. Are we doing this or are we not? Are we doing this? Oh, Twinkie. Oh, Twinks. You just wrecked that. Look, now she's clear over there. She's not going to come back. Oh.